What's up everybody, Matt Maran here, and this is the all-new 2019 Acura RDX. Now they're calling this a prototype, but it's a 2019 model. I don't see anything on the vehicle that is concept-y or that won't make it to production outside of the window tint that the car had. I'm not sure why they called it a prototype, but it looks very good. I really love that new front end. I think it's really cool. It takes some cues from the precision concept that they revealed last year to show their future design direction. You can see it's got a floating C-pillar arrangement, which is similar to a lot of other crossovers and other vehicles these days, but looks very good. I like those tail lights a lot. It has the super handling all-wheel drive system with torque vectoring that's been available in the past but is improved. There's also a new adaptive suspension system, and so these are going to be running basically 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder and 10-speed automatic, which is basically the same setup as the new Accord 2.0T, and that application does 252 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque, but they didn't announce specs for the Acura just yet, so we'll have to wait and see how much it puts out. And we know in the Civic Type R it makes a lot more, but probably will be closer to the Accord's layout. But anyway, this has this true touchpad interface now, which is this new thing Acura is coming out with. And so it's similar to the Lexus touchpad, although there isn't any haptic feedback on this one. But it's an Android-based system. It does look really nice, and you have 2 zones to it there, and you can swap between the zones much quicker than you can in stuff like BMW, where it's also a dual zone setup, but that takes a lot more work to swap sides. And so it's really cool. The only thing is it's a little strange to get used to. I played around with it a little bit myself, and you know, it's mapped 1-to-1, they say, but it's a smaller touchpad than the actual screen, so still a little more complicated than just touching the screen. I know the screen on this is a little further away, so maybe that's why they did the touchpad instead, but I still just wish it was a normal touch screen personally. But it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is very nice. But there's a closer look at the touchpad there. It does have a couple of different shortcuts and stuff. And overall, it's an improvement over the previous Acura systems, I think. You know, hopefully that's something that will be easy to get used to after a little bit more practice. But the interior on these new RDXs is really beautiful, really nice steering wheel and gauges, and all the materials and everything feel pretty good as well. So yeah, I think these are going to be available, I think they said by summer, so it should be fairly soon. But yeah, so that is the 2019 Acura RDX.